Yeah, just there in Isle Cove, just the rush is on. That's my little woman there, Patsy. Watch, don't pull a Randall there, don't pull a Randall. Excellent maneuver. Okay, this is the big land trapper here. Okay. Oh yes. Good eating winner, boys, good eating winner. 27 seconds gone. Look, another big dip there. Oh yeah. Push me in mind of Jack and Chrissy out of Runyon Run. Just skim along the top. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, we're going to come over here. You look real close there. Injured or anything, that's when the goes. I'm gonna keep them here too. See? All females, most of them lift here to spine, so that is perfect. Well, you know, the forecast is bad and we won't get fishing for another 2 or 3 days yet, so I said it's a good time now to smoke some Caplin. And these right here are fresh. They were caught and cleaned fresh and frozen. And some of these, like these spiny ones, still got the spine lift in them. And I showed in a previous video how to take the gut out of them. And I'll put a link in the description if anyone wants to go back and see how that's done. So I'm going to cure these for a little while. And this here is coarse fish salt. So I'm going to cure them for a few hours, just like a little bit of salt. And I'm also got some in the freezer that was dried gut in, and they were already cured. So I'm going to leave those in the freezer until I'm ready to take them out to smoke. So I'm going to smoke these fresh ones with the gut removed, and also the cured dried ones with the gut in. And I'll get those at the freezer now, the ones, and put the female one. This is the male ones. You know, the gut, everything removed. And the female one still has the gut removed, but the spine is still in them. And I think these are some of the first ones I caught here with the cast net. These were a little smaller run of Caplin. It seemed there were more females amongst them. And the other ones that I got enjoyed now, I got with a dip net from the shoreline, were bigger, more males. They're all going to be good. I don't really have to separate them like this, but I am. Females ones in the bottom. See, that's a nice big male one right there. So I'm just going to spread these out now in this pan here. And right here I got some ptarmigan, a half a dozen. I'm going to tie those and bake those up for a birthday party, a potluck style birthday party. And it's for the kid's great-great-grandmother. She'll be 103 years old. How amazing is that, eh? So we're having to get together, a potluck. And we're gonna take some, I think the wife's gonna make a cake, and I'm gonna do some ptarmigan, and I think there's someone baking a goose, and different types of wild game and stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be a nice time for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna have you another try. Look at that, that's all the male ones right there, and here's the females. That's a big female, look at that. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to use the Mini Chief Smoker. So I'll fill out the racks with these fresh ones. And whatever space I got left in, I'll just use up all the space with the rest of the space with those dried ones with the gut in. And that way there'll be no waste of space on the racks. And now I'm going to cure these. I'm just going to just sprinkle some salt over them. And like I said, I haven't got to cure the dry ones. They were already cured and dried. So I'll just take those within the freezer when the time comes and put on the rack. And they'll smoke and tar, whatever. Yeah. Okay, these are only small little fish. I'm not going to let them cure too long, 2.5 to 3 hours maybe. I had these curing for about 3 hours. You can see the moisture come out of the Caplin. Now I'm just going to do the spiny ones first. Just going to rub the salt off and just spread it on the grate here. Just one at a time. Rub the salt off, and that liquid too, that's kind of like a briny liquid now, you know. I got like a little brine all over these fish. And like I said, these were the first ones I caught, and there's like a smaller run of Caplin, but you know, they're all good. Just look at that spine, that smoked spine, and that's going to be fantastic, I'll tell you that. Fill out 3 grates. I'll fill out 3 of them with these, and whatever space is left in, I'll put those dried ones on there. You know, use up all the space. Wouldn't be a whole lot of space left either, I don't know. There's that. We'll do the dried ones another day. Yeah, I'm going to put these heads and tails, I think this will be just fit there a little better. This is going to be a very nice treat later on this evening. I'm going to put the spiny ones on the bottom just so make sure it cooks through, and then the rest of the spiny and these other fresh ones be in the middle one, and any fresh ones and dry ones be on top. And I can move them around after they smoke so much as well. Yeah, the rest of the spiny ones. So I'm just brushing that salt off. A little bit of briny liquid dripping off in there. That's not real salty liquid either, you know. I don't like to cure too long. It just makes the fish a little tougher. And might be for these little fish just the same. I don't know, 3 hours might be a bit much all the same, but I'll be eating them regardless. Now we go with the male ones. You see, these got the gut and head removed. A lot of people, you know, when we first see these, they think of smelt. So I guess a lot of people are not familiar with Caplin. Caplin is a little different in that they're in the ocean in the winter time, and they come in the spring and spawn on the beaches. They don't go in fresh water, they're always in salt water. Smilts, on the other hand, going up in brooks and salt, fresh water, you know, responding. So a little different life cycle. Me, if I had to pick Caplin over Smilt, or Smilt or Caplin, I'd prefer Caplin. I really do. Yep. When we was young fellers, boy, we go over, and if the Caplin was rolling in Red Bay, you know, they normally roll there every year. If we had a shirt on or something, we tie the sleeves over and fill those shirts full of Caplin, throw it over our back, and muck on home with it. Happy as larks. Yep. It's pretty good. Two more for the next one to go along with some dried ones. Just a gosh, that is looking good. Over here first. Maybe I'll save it for the next one too. And this here now is the last of the fresh ones. Fresh and cured. That Caplin right there, now that's just frozen fresh with gut in, and I can take those out and do whatever I want with them. And I think these here are some of my dried ones. See, these got the gut in, and these are the ones that I dried. I'll put a link in the description to that video as well if you want to see how I did it. It's a little bit of ice on them. A bit of moisture was left down, I suppose, when I close them. Just line the root now with these dried Caplin, cured and dried. And you know, I'll mix up male and female. I might light a fire in the shed later on. I think the little fella wants to roast a few on the stove, so. Should be fine like that. Right. And I'm using applewood chips again. So I always use applewood chips. If I'm not using blackberry bush, I'm using applewood chips. Got the second smoke on there now, and you know, once we're going to go over to Big Graham's birthday party. I'll turn this off before I go, and we'll sample a few of these when I get back. Oh yeah, they looks done. Look at that. Oh, they smell so good. Just look at that. And these are the ones that are cured and dried. These got the gut in them. This is the entire Caplin. Oh, a nice flavor. I just come back from a big supper. Now right here I got one of the small spiny ones. Oh, this is a really small one, but I've got another one of the little ones. Really shrunk, that much bigger than a lance. Oh. Eating the bones and all. What you talk about flavor? Loaded with flavor. Now, I'm going to have some of these for our dinner tomorrow, along with some salads and stuff, so yeah, guys, just a quick video. I pretty much smoke all fish the same way, but these I smoked some that was already dried and cured. You got the gut in, and also smoked some fresh ones that was just gutted and clean. Oh man, tasty. Now I'm going to take a tray full of these in the house, snack on a couple of more, have a little refreshment. But I guess that's it for this video. Before I go, like I said previous, right now we're in because strong winds offshore. Yeah, it's looking right now as bad up till Saturday. So the migratory bird season opens Saturday, so I'm hoping to get out. Maybe make you lucky, come across some geese or whatnot. And people have been wanting to see some more footage from me fishing, so I'll try to get a bit extra footage when I'm out there next trip. Hoping to get down to Williams Harbor, do some cod fishing and that later on, and pretty soon we're getting ready for trapping, and so there's all kinds of videos be coming out. And I really appreciate y'all sticking with me. I'm glad you enjoyed the videos. Hit the like button, subscribe or whatever. Appreciate it all. Leave comments, where I'm busy and gone a lot without internet. It takes a while to get back to them, but I try my best, But you can't be out on the land, away from the internet, and or home stuck on the internet, catching up on everything. You can't be two places at one time, kind of thing. So I'm gone a lot, so it's difficult for me to keep up with it at times, But I appreciate your patience. Take care. All the best from the big man.